In this video, I'm going to show you my content creation process from beginning to end. I'll throw in a couple of tips here and there. I'll use these jar cakes as an example. I've only been making videos for a few months, so I'm not a seasoned veteran, but I feel that what I've learned through trial and error could help some of you who are just starting out. Let's dive into it. First of all, let me apologize. I haven't uploaded videos in a couple of weeks. Stop. Don't do that. An apology for uploading your videos late is only relevant at the time of the upload, not 6 months down the road when someone's watching your videos for the first time. Internalize your guilt and shame like the rest of us. I come up with a dessert that I personally would love to eat. If the idea of it makes my mouth water, then I know I'm onto something. Watching tutorials is a must. I'll watch multiple videos from different content creators to get ideas and tips. I have a few favorite creators who I'll tag. I'm a visual person, so I'm always sketching out my ideas. I never said I was any good at it. I'll use wide-mouthed Jason Mars, mason jars. If your name is Jason Mars, I'm sorry. I'm sure your mouth is perfectly normal. And if you're related to Bruno Mars, tell him I still haven't forgiven him for rhyming hurts with first. On the day of the shoot, I set up my studio. I don't have a dedicated studio where everything's already set up for me, so I gotta move everything into place, get my camera set up, and the lighting just right. Mise en place is important here. Mise en place is French for stop running around like a madman and get your ingredients ready. I measure everything ahead of time so I don't have to fumble around with scales and measuring spoons during filming. It saves time, and if I make a mess, I don't have to stop filming to clean it up. I've experimented with different styles. Sometimes I'm in front of the camera, sometimes it's just my hands. I'm still finding my style. I let my hands do the cooking and my face do the facing. That was so dumb. At first, I'd block the shot with my elbow or my arm. For top-down shots, I learned to angle the camera slightly over my left shoulder. Otherwise, it's just a forearm show. And I used to zoom in way too close. Editing those was a nightmare. My early reels were so zoomed in, you couldn't tell if it was cheesecake or tiramisu. Now I zoom out and fix in post. Nothing kills the momentum of shoot day like having to stop because your camera ran out of charge or your SD card is full. I made this one panda cake with shredded coconut and this cute little panda face on top with chocolate pirouettes around the edges that looked like bamboo. That footage is gone because I thought I backed it up, and I hadn't. I had to learn the hard way. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. Back up your data. With kids around, recording live audio is almost impossible. So I do voiceovers. It's faster and I can record when the house is finally quiet, which happens almost never. I had the idea of using a narrator who's a different persona to roast and mock me. I've gotten a lot more comfortable talking in my videos, so he's taken a back seat for now. Haven't fired him. I've thought about it though. He keeps making fun of my hands.
Somebody's gotta keep your ego in check.
I had no experience being in front of the camera, and it shows. I had to teach myself to keep my big hands out of the shot. I'm allowed to make fun of my own hands. This is the part where I almost rage quit. In hindsight, I should have learned how to tie a ribbon before shooting that day. These hands were not made to do delicate work. I had to take a break and go scream into a pillow, and then watch some tutorials on how to tie a ribbon. How to tie a bow. But in the end, I finally figured it out. Before all this, I had basic photo and video editing experience. Luckily, CapCut makes it simple. I use the desktop version. When I finish a video, I rewatch it over and over, trimming as much as I can. I have ADHD. That's why I keep my videos short. Next, I'll adjust colors and contrast. Then I add transitions and sound effects. I personally use Epidemic Sound to get royalty-free music for my videos. You could just use the free audio library within YouTube. I never knew this, but there's a science to uploading videos on YouTube. I used to just make my videos public when I uploaded them. I quickly learned that the algorithm likes it when you schedule your videos for at least 24 hours out. The best time to schedule the video is early in the morning when people are starting their day. They might watch a few videos while they're eating breakfast or using the bathroom. If you're watching this while you're on the toilet, don't forget to wash your hands. And there you have it. Mason jar cakes. This has been my journey so far. You know, I'm constantly learning and adapting, which is why my channel may not be the best case study for consistency, but it's definitely one for evolution. I'll probably make another one of these down the road, when I have more experience. Until then, remember, a little chaos can be delicious. I always appreciate a like or a subscribe, or both if you're feeling generous. It really helps me to validate myself. To grow my channel.